Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Last week we studied what is this? Autobra. Oh no, this Samanandra Pidya, etc. Various of Kamo. This week, Bhavata, right? Bhavati on this paragraph.
Yes, Sayadaw.
I think we haven't done the yatha yet, right?
Yes, Yatha, there is not finished yet, Sayadaw.
Yata, oh yes. Examples of Anyata. Yata, for example. So, Virisaya Aviduri Bhavo Viriso Kamo. Virisa. Virisa Kama. Virisaya Aviduri Bhavo Viriso Kamo. Okay, Aviduri means in the vicinity or near Bhavo, like rises or exists. Virisaya. This is Virisa is the name of a town. Virisa. So we can say Aviduri Bhavatadita. Virisaya Aviduri Bhavo Viriso Kamo. Viriso. How can we translate? Vidiso. Vidiso. Vidiso, the village. The village that exists or that is situated. That is situated near Vidisa, right?
Near Vidisa city, no?
Near Vidisa town. Yeah, Vidisa town. Okay, so this is we can name Aviduri Bhavatadita or Bhavatadita. Aviduri Bhavatadita. So this is one of Inyata. Okay. And the Sutta or Tamadita Tinarata. That is Naraga. Sorry, Naraga Tinarata. Just say that Manyati Sutta. Okay. So not sufficient. Also. So Vidiso Kamo. And the Udumbrasa Aviduri Bhavan Audumbran Vimana. The Vimana we translate mansion. Mansion. So Udumbra. This is Udumbra. This is glamorous fig tree. We translate. Glamorous fig tree. Virisaya Audumbra. 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 The mansion. The mansion that is situated situated near the glamorous glamorous fig tree. So Udumbra is a combination of Udumbra plus Nasapit. We have Odi at the beginning. Okay, that's one. Udumbra sa Aviduri Bhavon, Odongran, Viman mentioned. Okay. So any question about these two examples?
Why did Sayadaw, why did Way This Soul becomes videos in what you have there?
Sorry, we saw.
Yeah,
We
if
have
you go
Bodhi, right?
down, it becomes videos.
Oh.
Right? What you have there is videos, not Way This Soul.
Oh, 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 yeah. Yes. Spelling mistake. We, D, yes. We saw. We saw. Videos. Yeah, we saw. We saw town. Okay, it's easy, right? We have both at the beginning of the word. Vidisa and Udombra. Okay, Udombra. It says that Udombra, that remember fig tree, fig fruit. It's a very beautiful. It's very beautiful. It's how to say outside feature, outside appearance. It's very beautiful. It's red. It's very beautiful, very pleasant to see. But inside is full of like insects. How does it that tree, that fruit, that glamorific fruit is compared with like fool, like Pāḷi.
No, I think it's like our Putujana.
Yeah, like this. So in our Loganidhi, maybe in the Buddha's teaching, maybe Dhammavara also maybe such teaching, I think is available. As for Pandita, Pandita is compared with jackfruit or durian. So also appearance is how to say, it is a red, it is full of thorns. It is how to say undesirable also appearance, but inside it is full of like desirable like food, flesh, like this. Okay, so Udombra, this is Ramara's fig tree. Okay, next paragraph. Bhavati Manasi Bhavan Manasan Sukhan. Bhavati Manasi Bhavan Manasan Sukhan. Sagamo. This is Sagamo means Sa Agamo. Sa Agamo, Sa Karagamo. Okay, so this Sagamo means the Sa letter is inserted in the word Manasan. Okay, how? This is a real definition. Manasi Bhavan Manasan. That's why I will type. Okay, so permission. Manasan Ma. Mana and plus okay nasapis become manasa manasa. How to translate? Manasi Bhavan Manasa Sukhan. It says Sukha here, Sukha. So happiness, happiness that arises in the mind. That arises in the mind. So in word formation, and we add sa we add sa. So by which sutta, last week we studied this sutta. Sasri Wagamo, sutta number 96 in the Padarūpasiddhi. So here sa is inserted. Sa is inserted by 96 sutta in the Padarūpasiddhi. 96 PR. Padarūpasiddhi sutta 96. It's a sutta named Sasri Wagamo. Sasri Wagamo. Sasri Wagamo. And the sutta size inserted. So this is when we have traditional explanation. Traditional explanation. Traditional explanation. So chronologically, we can understand, in the Sanskrit word is manas, right? Sanskrit word is manas, and in sa, A-N-A-S, manas. Skiti, manas. So that's why sa is inserted. So if we are asked, this according to traditional way, is a sagamo, sa is inserted. So there are many 33 consonants, actually 32 consonants without negita, 32 consonants. Why only sa is needed? Why not other consonants? So if we are asked like this, so our answer is, how to say, Jina Vajana Nurupa. Jina Vajana Nurupa. Not how to say, not other answer is possible. Because Jina Vajana Nurupa, in the Pāḷi text, we see only manasa. We see only manasa. That's why we insert sa. It should be, the right answer. From prological point of view, modern prological point of view, sa is inserted because in Sanskrit word is manas. So so Sanskrit, can explain like this. Okay, so that's why manasam, happiness or joy that rises in the mind. The manasi, bomo, manasa, sukha. Okay, manasa modifying sukha. The sari, bavo, saraso, skuno. Sari, the word sara has many meanings. In this case, sara is not bowel and not arrow. In this case, lake. Okay, saraso, also sara. Sara plus inserted and masterpiece. So Saraso, how to translate? Skuno. Actually, how do you want to translate?
It means that means a bird that exists in the water.
Yes. In the lake.
Oh, in the lake, sorry.
Yes. In the lake. So this is the Bhavadarida. 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 Okay. So Bhavadarida, how to translate? The bird that exists in the lake. This is in the lake. Okay, we also same sutta 96 size inserted. We call monogonary group. Monogonary group. In what your way or teacher, etc. So after this word, we have sa and de. In Sanskrit, here mana sa and de. So next example, sarasa sakuni. This feminine gender. So sakuni, the female bird that exists in the lake. The definition is the same. Sorry, but so in the masculine, bhavo, sari bhavo, saraso, sakuno. Here in this case, sari bhava, sarasa, sakuni. Okay, sari bhava, sarasa, sari bhava, sarasa, sakuni. Sakuni. So meaning is like female and male bird only. And then Sarasan Bopan. Sarasan Bopan, how to make with her Sri Bone. Sri Bone, Sarasan. Okay, it's easy. Sarasan Bopan. The flower that exists in the lake. Sri Bone, Sarasan Bopan. Okay. Then the next word, Urasi Bhavo, Oraso, Odo. Urasi in the chest. In the chest or maybe one. So Oraso. This word is a popular word in Myanmar. Oraso, Urasi, Bhavo Oraso. The son who how to say who appears in the chest or one or belly Orasa. This is a popular word in Myanmar. Oraso, Odo, the son. For the daughter, how to make it? Urasi, Bhava, Orasa, or maybe Kanya, or Ditu. Okay, Dita. Urasi here, Urasi, somebody data. This is explanation for this Oraso. Urasi, somebody data. Because the sun, how to say, appeared, Urasi, somebody data, growth, somebody data, growth. The Urasi, somebody data, the sign, Oraso, Odo. The sun grows, has grown in the chest or in the womb. That's why Oraso means son or daughter. Okay. So somebody data. So somebody data, this is for we call, like reason, we call what to say, Bhava Sambandha, Tasambandha. So it's also Samudita is a Kita word. It's a Kita verb. So it needs the subject. So who grows the sun? Buddha. Okay. So Buddhasa Urasi Samudita. We can put, if we are asked to put the subject of Samudita, should be Buddhasa with in genetic case and then. Okay, so Buddhasa Urasi Samudita, like Oraso. Okay, so next one, Meiti Bhava Nita. Meiti Bhava Nita. We have Bodhi. Mete Baba, Metta, Mete Baba, Metta. Metta, how to translate? Loving kindness. Loving kindness.
So Sayadaw.
Okay.
So in this case, can we translate as a friendship?
Friendship.
Yeah, friendship.
This is a Mete Baba, Metta. Friendship that take place in France. What is the difference friendship and loving kindness and friend? Friendship is, I think, action. Am I right?
Yes, it's like we put this type of power as a state or something.
Yes. State. Relationship between. So it's a relationship between the feeling, relation that friends have. The state of being friends. It says, according to what is that? This Buddhist, Theravada Buddhist interpretation, this medieval metta, what is it? Between friend, because of loving kindness, so they become friends. They become friends. So why how to say people are friends with each other? They have loving kindness. They want to help each other. They tell good things. Like they how to say, they want their friends to be better, to be successful, etc.
Hello, Sayadaw.
Rises in France. Hello?
But here, midday is a singular form, right?
Oh, yes. Yes. Singular form. Yes, no big issue, but yeah, it is possible in Pāļi. You know, we found such things often, like
Like jhana, people.
Maybe Jana. Okay, that's what medieval metta, the kind that arises in front. Okay, next word mittiwa also. Mitti is that mitti. There's a mention mitti. So mitti, the case of mitti, mitti formation. Mitti meta plus nasapis plus what? Nisapis. Okay. So at that time also the meaning is say. Meaning is say. Meaning is say.
So Sayadaw, in this case, it's another refers to the female friend.
The meaning is same. Because Nita is, I have to say, also, feminine gender. Feminine gender.
So Sayadaw,
Yes.
is it ni with a dot or without a dot, Sayadaw?
I cannot type.
No, I mean, yeah, but then because, right here, we don't know whether or not it has a dot or not. So does it have a dot?
Yes, yes.
The ni, the
Ni
suffix ni.
also with dot, na also with another dot. Yes.
So does that mean that it belongs to a different type of taddhitas,
No. This is like feminine sign. Feminine sign.
Feminine side is ini, right?
Huh? Oh.
Feminine sign is ini, it's not ni.
Oh, E, sorry, yeah, E. Feminine sign is E. Feminine sign is E, yes, yes.
So Sarah,
Yes.
and also like Dr. Ryan said, can we take the medini? Yeah, yeah. Ini suffix, yeah.
English appears after the nouns ending in ee and uu. E and uu. But
Okay.
yes, mostly it's mostly like this. Okay, English appears. So after and also English appears can be seen sometime. For example, like Yakha. Okay, Yakha is masculine, male ogre, devil. But we have two forms with E and Inisapis. E and Inisapis. So we have Yaki and Yakini for female ogre, ogress. Ogress. It is a Inisapis, what to say? Not often appears after A. Only appear after EE and UU. Okay. And
Sorry, Sarah, before you already told us, but I forgot.
sorry?
Before you already explained how to form the feminine gender.
Yes. Yes. So it's strange. Yeah, it's strange here. Why strange? Nita, okay, Nita firstly. Nita is combination of meta plus now and asapis. Okay, this asapis is feminine sign. Feminine sign. In this case, yes, we can understand without adding asapis. So isapis is added. So here also, we can say like after and then now the meta, meta, isapis, feminine sign is feminine suffix added. So this meta and miti, same meaning. Same meaning. This Padarūpasiddhi, page number 132. Okay, 132. So, any question? No question. Easy. Okay. Next word. Puri bhava pori vaja. Okay. Puri bhava pori vaja. Pori vaja. What do you mean vaja? What is puri pori mean
It means
vaja?
That means something exists in the past.
The speech. The speech that appear, that exists, or that arises, that there is in the town. In the town or city. So let me, it says plight. So in rural areas and in urban areas, how to say, people, the language people use is different. Of course, in Yangon, people, how to say, more polite than in rural area, rural villages. How about in your country? Because in towns and cities, people are how to say, more educated. More educated. That's the Pāḷi mean like polite. The speech that is in the town, and that arises in the town, that appear in the town. Okay, this also Taddhitakaṇḍa. So these are Taddhitakaṇḍa. Special words are Manasi and Saraso. And this word Miti also strange. Oraso. No question? If no question, let's go on. Okay, Jada Disu Pause Jado Pauso Mego. So Pause Pa So okay, Pause Jado Pauso. What is pausa? Pausa, it is it's a rainy season. So mega means rain. So rain that is, or that rises in the rainy season. Rainy season. Rain that is in the rainy season. Pauso. And mega. Mega sometimes cloud. Cloud. There's rain or cloud also possible. In this case, rain. Okay. So pause jado, pauso migo. Nobody. Pausa ready. Pausa ready. How to make it? Pause jata. Pausa ready. Yes. Okay. How to translate? Ready. The night that is in the rainy season. Let me. The night that is in the rainy season. Pausen ebben. Ebben here cloud. Ebben cloud. How to make it? Pause jatem pausen. Ebben. So the cloud that rises, that appears in the rainy season. Okay. After this pausa, and then sarati jato. Sarati jato sarado. Sarati jato sarado. So sarati autumn. Sarati jato sarado. We have Bodhi. Sarado. Jata Dadita. Jata Tati Jata Dadita. Jata Dadita. Sayadaw, how to translate? Sayadaw. Sayadaw, Saradi, Jata, Sayadaw. Maso. Okay, Maso, the man. The man that exists or that is exists in Sarada in the autumn. Sarada in the autumn. In the autumn. Sarada. Sarada season or T-U-M-M, autumn. Sarada, Sayadaw, Saradi, Jata, Sayadaw. So another meaning is Masa. Masa, being, also possible. Being. So instead of man, being that is or that appears in the autumn. Appears. So being is better, I think. Okay, Sayadaw. The next word is Sarada. Okay, Sarada Rati. How do we make her? Saradi, Jata, Sarada, Ready. The night that arise in the Sarada, that appears in the Sarada, that is in the Sarada in the autumn, in autumn. And then Saradan Popan. Saradan Popan, the Vigha is Saradi Jatam Saradan. The flower that appears in autumn. The aeon in the same way, Sisiro. Okay, Sisiro. How do we wake up? Ryan? Sisira. Sisira is a cool season. It's cool season.
Not a
Out of
winter
this
yet.
season.
Yeah. At Sisire Jato Sisiro.
Yes. That means masculine, referring to masculine, something masculine. Okay. So C Re Jato Sisiro. According to feminine word, Sisiri Jata. Okay, Sisiri Jata, Sisira. Okay, Sisiri Jata, Sisiro. So translation. Like something masculine, for example, bean that appears in the cool season. So Sisira is cool season. Sisiri, Sisiro. Cool season. Sisiro. zero. Next word is what? Himando. How about Sally?
Himande jado himando.
No himande. Himanta. Himanta is if you
Masculine gender ba sir?
oh no, what I mean is no himando. Yes. Himandi jado himando.
There's no udi here.
Huh?
Udi here.
No, no OD. Because himanta, in fact, himanta itself, you know, is the data word. Is it like, you know, himanta, like hima. Hima means snow. Hima means snow. Like himando, hima, himo. That's the RTT. Himando, himanta, himando. Okay, this himanta itself already, you know, is a data word. Himanta. Tell me, that's the season that has the season that has snow. That has snow. So himanti jato, himandi jata, himanta, and the himandi jatan, himandan. Okay. Himanda. So in Moggallana it says him, he not about it doesn't mean him and according to that it is Gita word. It's Gita word. Himanda is Gita word. According to Abhidharma Dipika sub-commentary, it says Andasapirs. I think I should type. I should type for you. Himanda. Okay, firstly, him. Him, according to that is new agenda. Him.
Sayadaw. I think you
Yes.
need to turn off the auto correction.
Huh?
You should turn
Pardon?
off auto correction.
I don't understand.
Oh, because everything you know you type Pali and then word or doesn't understand, so it change everything according to English, right? So that's why earlier you said you type human, it change into human.
Yes. Yes, automatically it changed. Hinoti power 30. Hinoti power 30. Ida samenti. Ita samenti. Das medi himando. According to this Moggallana. Moggallana. Himando. This is Udu. This is Moggallana. Moggallana 7. 7 mean Wari Moggallana 77. Okay. So the translation him, he know the power that it does make him and so it doesn't refer to Udu. Udu is masculine. Udu is masculine. Yes. So that's why it doesn't refer to Udu. So Udu it doesn't make. So the season that is that arises where we can say the season where it doesn't mean where Hima, the snow arises or the snow appears, the snow exists, is Himanta, according to Moggallana. According to the sub-commentary on Vedana Bripika, Himanta says, he manta, and that's a piece. He manta, he manta. Hinoti Hane Gachati. Hane Gachati. Hinoti Hane Gachati. Sapa Mithati Himando. Sapa Mithati. Sapa Mithati Himando. Himando and Apajayo. And Apajayo. And Apajayo Magamoja. Magamoja. This Virana Prabhika sub-commentary. P. Dan Nabribika Tiga. Okay. Virana Prabhika Tiga, number 78. Should be Bas number. This is Bas number 78. Hinodi Hane Gachati. Hane Gachati. Hinodi me Hane Gachati. Hinodi Hane Gachati. Hinodi Hane Gachati. Sabban Itadi. Sabban. Ita refer to season. Hane Gachati Sabban. Hane Gachati. Now with Sabban, we can see everything. Ita in that season. Hane Gachati. Hinodi Hane Gachati. Hane. Hane me, I think Hane Gachati maybe decrease or diminishes. This is a Himando. And the surface. And ma is inserted. According to that, he. The root he, ma is inserted, and the surface. And the surface. So he, e of he changes to a. A manta surface. Ma is inside him manta. This is explanation by Abhidhana Bripika Tiga. So this winter season.
So Sayadaw,
Yes.
you please roll it up or roll it down to that line, Sayadaw. The definition in the of the word himanta. Yeah. Right. Yes. So in Moggallana, the verb is, so the verb here is hinoti.
Hinoti pavadati.
What does it mean? Hinoti, Sayadaw.
Hinoti me pavadati. Yeah. So sometimes if how to say the verb, how to say the main verb is not clear. So another verb is required. Okay, so here that's why he not here. Here also he not the is hanegachati. So here also he not the me pavadati. Okay, he not the me pavadati. So he not the pavadati here in this case. In this case, he not the me hanegachati. Hanegachati me I think diminishes, decrease, like this, diminishes.
So you know, both of the definitions are the Gita, you know.
The root he, yes, the root he.
But what about the definition in the Mokkhalana? We also have himang there.
Yes.
No. So can we take it as the Taddhita instead?
He.
In Mokkhalana, instead of taking the root, inoti, but we take the noun, himang.
Uttu Mokkhalana. According to that, you know, he also same. In Mokkhalana also, according to Mokkhalana also the root he, yes, like you said, also and in the dictionary is that it's also ma is inserted. Ma inserted. So that means how to say the word he at the beginning is not taken in the word formation of himanta. Just here, he not the power the deity, the power the deity that's made like himando. So because why himan is inserted is because this he not the power the subject. It's like that. He not about the it just made the himando. Okay. This is He-Man does not appear in the word formation.
Okay, but I mean, it's possible to take for the definition sentence in the Mokkhalana, it's possible to take the hima as the base, right? So, you know?
Not possible. Why? Because this is Gita. I think Gita.
Well,
Okay, Gita.
but I mean, if we take the base as the hima, then
if we how to say if we does not take anta space, where can we have anta in this vikaha? No. Okay, it's anta space. It's surface. So that's why anta surface. If we take hima at the time, maybe hima he anta or hima. Yeah, this is I think impossible. Okay, let me check in the Mokkhalana later. Okay, and we send it by Bible.
yeah, no.
So now I think
what I mean
this
is that
hima is not taken. Okay, please.
yeah, but what I mean is that so here we have the word it does mean, right? From my understanding is that it can be seen as a samasa, but because here the final word, the hemanto or hemanta or whatever,
Yes.
it doesn't in there we don't see all of the words in the definition sentence, so it's not samasa. But in that case, sometimes we can think of it as the taddhita as well, right? So that's how I'm thinking that it can be a taddhita because we can use the stem hima and then we add the suffix anta in there to form the hemanto, hemanta or hemanto. Is it possible?
Oh no, I don't think it's a Taddhita because they use the verb, the Akya that makes the definition. Nothing is Gita form, sure.
77. Check. 77. He's seen a mukja. He's in a mukja and hondi mujadi and hondi mukja. Kakaro and that way what him cemento. Kusumario chanti. Ikatiya. And that's the fish, yes. In the Moggallana, he's seen a mukja. He's seen a mukja. So after through he and through she, and that's the fish. And that's the fish. Because this this Moggallana 7. Moggallana 7 means the Nwari chapter. Okay. There are 7 chapters in Moggallana Pyakarana. Okay. And the 7 is Nwari Moggallana. So Nwari Moggallana is like, Kita in the Padarūpasiddhi and Kachayana. Okay. All are Kita words. That's why this should be, Kita word. Kita word.
So how is it explained in the Kaccayana, the formation of the word Hemanta?
Formation, because I also how to say wrongly said this Himanda is Taddhitakaṇḍa. No, what I remember is not Himanda, it's Himawa. Himawa. So in Kajayana, I'm not seeing this word. Only I seen Himawa. Himawando. There is Wundu space. Himawanda. Okay. Hima Wundu. Hima as ATD or as a may ATD. Himawa or Himawando. Like this. So the forest that where there is snow. Okay. This according to this Moggallana, this is Himanta is not Taddhita word. Because this 7 is Mahari Moggallana is like Kita. Okay.
Yeah, but then in the Wuhan sayings dictionary, yes, the formation is Hima plus Anta.
Hima plus Anta. Yes. Hima plus Anta. Hima plus Anta. Yes. Hima plus Anta. Okay, this word, let me check. Okay, I will send by paper or maybe next week I will explain. Yes. So this is according to Virana Bripika, we don't see the word Hima. We don't see the word Hima, only Hinoti Hane, Kachati, Sabamatadi, Himando, and Apacho, Magamo. In the Moggallana, the word Hima appear. Okay. Interesting. Maybe you will say, maybe I think consider this word as maybe Taddhita. It's interesting. Mandita. I think I should give Moggallana Sutta in this case for you to be clear. To be clear, Sutta is Hisina. Hisina Moksha. Hisina Moksha. Hisina Moksha. Sutta number. This is it. 77. Hisina Moksha. It says Sutta is after the root he and the root see me see like sleeping. This antasapish is added, antasapish added, and then ando hoti moksha, ando hoti moksha is like this. Ma also added. So moksha here is only ma letter, not moksha. Ma letter, moksha. Moksha. So ka is how to say moksha in the ka ending is like it shows ending. It says moksha. So only ma letter. Okay, like this. This page number 252 in my version, In the Bangla Indonesia, I think volume 2, 406. Bangla Indonesia, 406. Yes.
Hello, Sarah.
Yes.
What is mukha in this sutta? What's the sense of this sutta?
Yeah, this is ka. Okay, ka. Ka is a kakaro. Ka is just like, you know, it says anubandha. It says ka is anubandha. Ka is anubandha. Is yeah.
But anubandha, why is it not a capital, Sarah?
Capital?
Yeah.
No. Capital, you mean maybe how to say in Panini, Anubandha is written
Yes,
in capital
in
letter.
Bali, that is Anubandha is capital. Yeah.
Yes, in capital letter. So in this case, in Pāļi, how to say we don't see like this. We don't write like this. Moksha. Okay. It says antavayavato, kakaro antavayavato. In that Moggallana. Kakaro antavayavato means the ska of milk is antavayavato. Antavayavata. Ka letter has the sense of how to say vayava, the ending part. I think the ending part. It says anubandha. You know, anubandha is meaningless, right? So we have na surface, here pauso, etc. We have na surface. So that surface here na consonant is called anubandha. It's meaningless. But we can say, you know, that this shows, you know, na surface show, na consonant, na anubandha show or indicates bodhi. We can say, but whenever there is na anubandha, sometimes, you know, sometimes no bodhi, no bodhi. In this case, also this ka in mok is nubandha. So there's only ma. And ma is how to say, like agama. Ma is inserted.
Yeah,
Both
but
are-
in Moggallana, so for na anubandha, so we know that is because a dot. We know that is anubandha, but another letter. So in Moggallana doesn't show the mark how to recognize that is anubandha. So in this case, how can we know that is anubandha, Sayadaw?
How can we nubandha? What is the, if we check out,
Because for someone, for me, so I just the first time contact with the Moggallana grammar. So what is the sign to recognize that it's, for example, a car is the anubandha? We know that anubandha. Yes.
So of course, so you have to say, so in Moggallana is here, is in 77 Sutta, Kakaro and Awayavato. Kakaro and Awayavato me, so mode here, so that not most surface or not mode, the whole mode is not inserted. So only ma is taken. It is how we can understand. So because it's the Kakaro and Awayavato. But instead, it does not say ka is anubandha. But in the Moggallana Nisaya, now I'm looking at Moggallana Nisaya also. It says kakaro me. It says anubandha kalata. Okay, kalata, anubandha kalata. That's why sometimes. Oh, okay. If you read, you know, Moggallana now, if you read Kajana, if you read Padarūpasiddhi without the help of commentary and sub-commentary and naysayers, sometimes we cannot, you know, fully understand. That's why naysaya is how to say, like, is naysaya is reliable. We should depend on. Who we should depend on. Okay, because you know these Pāļi words were written in ancient time. So these words need, these books need commenting or exaggerating. Okay, so in this way we can answer, oh, this is this. This should not be this meaning like this. Okay. I was about to say I have not read the whole this Moggallana. Yes. But when I teach, when I wrote my, I mean, this is paper, of course, I have to use. This Moggallana, Kajana Sara, Bidajina, these books are prescribed for Bhivansa students, Bhivansa class, not the government class, government examination. That's why mostly we army men are familiar with Kajana and Padarūpasiddhi, more familiar with this, not with Moggallana. And Moggallana is more difficult also, more difficult. Even Sayadaw Sijinaka Pimusar, in his Nisaya, Padarūpasiddhi Nisaya, he says that without the help of Moggallana Nisaya or Venerable Akawansa in Manilay, the late Pāḷi scholar in Manilay, without the help of that book, Moggallana Nisaya, he will not be able to write, Padarūpasiddhi Nisaya, he said. Yeah. The Moggallana also is a typical grammar book. Because it is based on Sanskrit work. I forgot Sanskrit grammar book.
Yes.
Yes.
So Moggallana, the inclined philology way. Yeah. Yeah. So that is some sutta when we read, we see that is some not is Pāļi tradition, but that is philology way in explanation. Yeah. Yeah.
In Moggallana?
Yes.
Oh.
When I did my thesis, I also concerned the Moggallana grammar. So I see some new methods in Moggallana according to philology way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's continue here. Himanta. Okay. Himanta. Yeah, this is like him. So like the subject is not taken. In the word formation. It's strange. So yeah. Okay, Himando. Wasando. Also Wasanda. Do you remember Tabawa Voti? Do you remember Tabawa Voti? It's also like that. Tabawa Voti. Voti may that appears in Samasa, but not in Padarūpasiddhi, but in Nirudipani. The word anta, you see, anta, for example, Sutta, okay. Sometimes we write Sutta, okay, in the Sutta Pitaka like this. But sometimes we write Sutta Pitaka, okay. So although Sutta and Sutta, they are different in forms, but they have the same meaning. That means Sutta anta in Sutta is called is a Tabawa Voti. It's meaningless, we can say. It's meaningless. And then, for example, another word is kata, anta, kata, etc. Mostly anta and kata. For example, diti kata. You see diti kata, so this word in the Abhidhamma mostly. So that diti kata also, it looks like Samasa word. Okay, like Sutta also like Sutta and anta. In fact, it is Samasa word, but anta is meaningless. Diti kata is deity. Okay, they like the deity. I think deity kata mewa deity kata. So kata is meaningless. It's called, I think, the power Voti. The power Voti. It looked like anta here also, anta himanta wasanta. also look like that Tabhavavoti Samasa. Do you remember? Do you remember? This is my idea. In the Moggallana, we have anti-surface, anti-surface. He's seen. How about, in the case of Vasanta?
Root was and anta surface. Vasa
Yes.
and anta. Yeah.
Vasanta. Was are anta. Vasanta. Was are anta. Vasanta. No, Vasanta. Yeah. Was are anta also. Vasiya Dedi Vasanta. This is also in the Nari Moggallana. Nari Moggallana. Vasiya Dedi Vasanta. Opa Denota. Or Vasati Kamo Ita Vasanta is the Vidanabripika supplementary. Vidanabripika Tika Vasanta Dante. Vasanti Ida Same Kali Kila Vasudadi Vasanta. This is Nari Moggallana. In the Vidanabripika Tika, there are two Vighas, two different Vighas or Vasanta. Okay, I should type also here. What I want you to notice is sometimes enter after how to say enter at the end of a word is meaningless sometimes. Enter, gata, jata, etc. Jata, etc. In the Nirudipani, page number 44. Page number? I think so. Page number 44. It's called Tabhavavoti, Kamadana Asmasa. So if you want to know, or if you have not seen that, I want to introduce, because such word also often appear.
So Sayadaw.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Sayadaw. In Nirudi, which Sudha?
Nirudi Dipani is the Nirudi Dipani 44. It says
The verse number 44.
So I don't have the book nearby. My book is outside. My book is outside.
You're so amazing.
So what I have is, how to say, another grammar book. It's a very good book. Very good book. When I'm teaching my students, I got this book from Chicago, I think.
What is that book?
Very good book. Sorry? This says,
what is that book name?
Which of you needed the like the method of making weak heart? Which of you needed the yes?
Which Sayadaw wrote the book?
Padarūpa Panyachaka. Which of you need the we Joe Puny which you puny the nay and e and k nay the which of you need the which of you need the so whatever Panyachaka. It's very good word. Panyachaka. Anya Sutta.
You don't have a PDF file, huh?
No,
Yeah.
no. Material book. Because it's which of unity, it includes, three types of Vika. You can say 3 types of Vika. Of course, Samasa, Taddhita, and Kita. Very concisely, very good book.
So Sayadaw, that book is only talk about the Vigaha.
Yes.
I
About
see.
Vika.
Sayadaw kabaye shira.
I think that book is available and at Nyanoche, Nyanoche.
Minunche shira.
I think so because I lent my book to Venerable Suriya. I think he copied.
Oh.
He copied, yes.
Hey, you Sayadaw, if they don't have, I will borrow from you. I also make a copy.
Yeah, you can borrow. Can borrow. It's a very good book. Okay. So according to Bidana Pradipika and Moggallana, they have to say under surface instead of Tapawa Bodhi. It's a Vasiyatiti, Vasando, Muvatanoda, Vasati, Kamo, Ita, Opa, Tanota, Vasati, Kamo, Vasati, Kamo, Ita, Vasando. Okay, the explanation I should give. Vasiyati. Vasiyati Vasando. Big heart. Vasando. This is one method. Vasiyati Vasando. And then Opa. Opa Tanota. Opa Tanota wa Kamo Vasati. Notawa Vasati. Notawa Vasati Kamo. Kamo Ita. Kamo Ita. Vasando. Oh. Without ed. Kamo Ita Vasando. It's according to the Bidana Pradipika sub-commentary. Bidana Pradipika, Bidana Pradipika, Tiga. Commentary. This verse numbers are 79. Another Nari Moggallana was 70. 170 Idasmekali. Idasmekali. Kila Vasudadi Vasando. Kila with another dot la. Kila Vasudadi. Vasudadi Vasando. Nadi Vasando Moggallana also. Nadi Moggallana is 76 Sutta. So The previous word here, we have 77 sutta. 77 sutta. Here we have 76 sutta. 26 sutta. It says Vasadi Hyanto. Sutta name is Vasadi Hyanto. Vasadi Hyanto. Vasadi Hyanto. Vasadi Hyanto. According to the sutta, it says Vasa Nivase. Nivase means like to live. Nivase. Vasari Hyanto after through was, etc. And as surface. Okay. Ivamadihi and hoti and as surface. Here also according to this Magalana, through was, etc. Okay. Through was, etc. There is and as surface. And as surface. According to Magalana, 76 sutta. And as surface. And as surface. Through was. So Vasanta. Okay. So what I want you to notice is the Bhava body also. We should remember if we see, anta, kata, chata, etc. at the end of a word. So it's belong to the word with anta, kata, chata at the end belong to samasa. Okay, so I want to introduce. I want to introduce that. It's called the Bhavavoti. Okay, the Bhavavoti. Have you seen before? Have you seen? No, huh? Hello?
Yeah, for me, I have
No,
seen
Sayadaw.
this sutta, yeah, no.
Sorry? You've seen, right? Sally Peñaloga.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I haven't seen. Yeah.
Have been seen or have seen?
Have not seen before.
Have not seen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes, it's also, problematic. Problematic. At the time, in fact, if we, after learning, after studying, some Pāļi grammar, I think, partially Akhyata, Kita, Ida, and Nama. These three chapters are very, very, very essential. After studying these things, if we study Pāļi commentary, sub-commentary with a competent teacher, you will, how to say, come to understand, some other grammars, Sandhi, Karaka, Samasa, Taddhita also. But without having studied Akhyata Kita, now you will, how to say, you will not be able to do like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I remember
Because-
that is in Padarūpasiddhi. Padarūpasiddhi Tappa Bhavuti Kamadaraya Samasa.
Yes, Tabhavavadi Kamadara Samasa. I also forgot Padarūpasiddhi. Tabhavavadi Kamadara Samasa. Tabhavavadi Kamadara Samasa. So, in the Padarūpasiddhi, there are nine types of Kamadara Samasa. Okay. Kamadara Samasa. I think I've not seen Tabhavavadi Kamadara Samasa in the Padarūpasiddhi. So, where have you seen?
So now page 35.
Hmm?
35. Page
35.
30.
Oh,
In some Sabba Nama Samasa. Yeah, in
35. Padarūpasiddhi 35. Page number or sutta number.
page number. Page number.
Maybe different version because I'm using my Myanmar Padarūpasiddhi.
You mean page number 35?
Yes, it's not possible because Samasa is I think the fourth chapter, right? The fourth chapter in the book in the Padarūpasiddhi. Sandhi, Nama, Karaka, and Samasa. Not 35. Yeah, Sally, I have not seen. I don't see this.
Because I remember that I don't have that book, but I remember that is 35. Yeah, I remember Sutta that is Kama.
Maybe you
Because all the Kamadaraya start from the Sutta number 339, so it is impossible
Yes,
the
yes.
35.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, now I will give our time. Maha. And then Niruditipani. Maha. Mahavoti. Mahavoti Padana. Mahavoti Padana.
Padanam ante
Padana
kata.
Ante. Okay. Ante.
Kata.
Kata.
Jata anta.
Jata. Yes. And
Sada agama.
Sada. Yeah. 4A we got it. 4A. Sada. Agama Honde. Okay. Sada Agama Honde. And then Niruditipani. Niruditipani. 44. Maybe I think total number. Or maybe page number also possible. Okay. In the Saraniti, in the Saraniti, Ramala.
Sutta number 52. Sada.
In the Saraniti Pramala, Sadamala, Anisota,
52, sir.
Mala, Anisota, Vaja, Silita, Vaja, right? Vaja, Silatatan, Silatatan, Silat, with another Silatatan, Vaja, Silatatan, and Kata, T, Ni, Patanti, Ni, Patanti, Patanti, Patanti. But under this Sadamala, Sadamala, Santi, or Santi 184. Okay, that's a brandy at the end. So Mahaudina by last soda, by last soda, Badana and the at the end of wars, at the end of war. Kata, Kata, Jata, Kata, Jata, Anta, this. Okay. So Anta Sadhakama Mundi. At the end of war, this war and Kata, Jata, Anta war came by means of Mahavali, the great soda, a large soda. It says, newly dependent. Soda Mala, Vajasilatatan, for the sake of, for the purpose of smooth pronunciation, we can say. Smooth pronunciation, Vajasilatatan, Anta Gadadini. Yeah, so Anta Gadadini, Anta Gada. He does not give to a chata. Anta Gada war, patently fall, patently at the end of a word. Okay, this is a Dhamma. So they are like, for example, so danda. Okay, so danda. Okay, so dandan, so dandan. Okay, so dandan, and then ditti gadam, ditti gadam, ditti gadam, and then jada, 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 for jada, jada, jada. Jada was not how to say. I cannot give. The Jada was also like this. Okay. So this Sudanta really good down is words are for Tapawa Vuti. Okay, Tapawa Vuti. Tapawa Vuti Samansa. But according to Sudamala, it appears, these words appear in the Sunday chapter. Sunday chapter. I think in Nirodi Divani also, maybe it's 44. Okay. In fact, like I said, after learning, this Akata Gita, now Nama, one can, come to know these things with the help of, a competent teacher. If you read, commentaries of commentary, because commentaries, explain these things. So that's why grammarians, Asian grammarians, Kajana, also they have to say, after reading, commentaries of commentary, they could write, of course, based on Sanskrit grammar also, like this. It's clear, Venerable with Venerable Akavansa,
So Sayadaw.
Saranidhi teacher. So he uses, many, examples from the Tipitaka. He takes many examples from the Tipitaka, Pāļi commentary. So that's why he could write great Pāļi grammar book, Saranidhi. Okay, what is your question, Pāļi?
You mean that Tapawa Uti Samasa is in the Kamadarya of the Padarūpasiddhi?
Yeah, it should be Kamadarya. It should be
Yeah,
Kamadarya.
what we learn is non-kanzo Kamadarya, right? But
No,
Yeah.
we learn.
in
We
the
learn.
Padarūpasiddhi here,
Yeah.
Kamadarya there, I couldn't see the Tapawa Uti Kamadarya Samasa.
Yes. I put in my note, in my Samasa note, because I have this book, this small booklet, a Wika, Vijubhuniniti, this book, Vijubhuniniti. I put in my book. He also said, the Tabavavudi Kamadarya Samasa. It says, okay.
So if in that case, that means we have the 10 kanzo Kamadarya Samasa.
No,
Maybe like
that
according to
is
this, yeah,
in Tabba Bhuttika Kamara Samasa include in the title Pāḍi Buppa Pada Kamadara Samasa. It's not the subtitle. That is subtitle, not a title. Including Pada Buppa Pada Kamadara Samasa. In the Pāḍi Buppa Pada Kamadara Samasa, we have another case, that is Dwadi Padika Samasa, Tabba Bhuti Kamasa, and Tipadaka Kamadara Samasa. I don't know, I remember that. Yeah, I did. But we have not learned this kind of Samasa with Sayadaw. But I think I have learned before with Sayadaw Thira, yeah.
So you mean Pāḍi-Bhuppa Kamadara Samasa?
Yes.
Pāḍi-Bhuppa Kamadara Samasa is Pāḍi-Bhuppa Kamadara Samasa is so this Samasa begin with prefixes Upasaka.
Yes.
Yeah, for example, Pāvajana, etc. You see?
Yes, like Pāvajana,
yes,
all this.
Pāvajana, Samadhana,
Samadhana, all this.
Pickable.
Yeah, but in this part, I do not say this this one, Tapawa, this one in the Padarūpasiddhi.
Yes.
I think maybe it's not in the Padarūpasiddhi, in another book.
Yeah. So because this Tapawa Kamadara Samasa, the words we have anta, gata, jada. These words are not prefix or upasaka. They do not appear at the beginning of samasa word also. They appear at the end of a word. So it is strange. So in this small comma book, he says, he put this in Tapavavudi Kamadarya. Maybe I have not read other Saranidhi also. In the Padarūpasiddhi, it does not appear. Okay, this in this book you can study. Okay, what I have said in this book. Okay, which you need. I think at Nanoche is available. If they don't have, you can borrow from me, copy.
So that
Okay,
when
now
you have the PDF file, please share for us.
This is like, I think, ancient. This book is ancient. It is published in 1994. 1994. 1994. This book, how to say, many students do not know. Many students do not know. Many students don't know. It's very, very concise, very clear. Okay. Okay, here, enter, himanta, and wasanta.
Sayadaw.
These words are not about according to Moggallana. Bad. Okay, sometimes what I have seen is maybe in the Padarūpasiddhi, maybe samasa, somewhat for example, samasa, samasa wekha, okay. In the Moggallana, not samasa, maybe Gita. Sometimes it happens also. Sometimes in Moggallana, a word is samasa word, but in the Padarūpasiddhi, etc., it's not samasa, it's Gita like this. Sometimes. Okay. Okay, what is your question, Dr. Ryan?
Oh no, I just found some examples of the word jata.
Yes.
So this is the word atta jata.
Yes.
Or the
Atta jata.
dhamma jata.
Yes. Correct. Atta jata, dhamma jata. Dhamma jata. Jatam, atta jata, etc. Dhamma jata means just dhamma. Atta jata means just atta, like this. Okay. And like, I think sota plus anta. Okay. Yeah, deity plus kata. Oh. Dhamma plus jata. Kata plus jata. Okay, like this. So these are the Mamavadi, Kamata, Smasa. Because these words are combination of sota and anta, riti and kata. Okay. So like for the words sota and anta, it looks like anta surface. From the point of view of Moggallana. You see, because in Moggallana there is anta surface also, like this. If we see anta surface, we have anta surface in the Kajayana and Padarūpasiddhi also. That anta surface is like mana, anta mana, uta mani, manada. Present tense, present participle. This anta in the Moggallana is not like that. In Manda. Okay. So any question about these things I have just explained? No. Okay, let's continue. Sisiro Himando Wasando. Okay, these are Himando Wasando special word. Let's see. Yes, Himando Wasando. And then way more. Way more. I think gain more.
Oh, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So you said that the Hemanto, Vasanto here is special. What do you mean, Sayadaw? So these are the Taddhita, right? They are formed based upon those words, right?
Like it was something masculine, referring to something masculine. Himando.
Yes, but here,
Himandi
yes.
Jado, Himando. Vasandi Jado, Vasando. Like Maso, like Maso masculine.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, but here they are Taddhita, they are not Gita, right?
Yes, they are not Gita.
Yeah.
So
they are like other words.
Himanda. There is no word Himanda, okay? Himanda Gita, okay? Vasanta Gita.
Yeah.
So we have Nasapis. Nasapis. That's why I want to, how to say, I want to stress. Okay, I want to stress the words with Nasapis and Taddhita are, difficult to understand. They are sometimes, problem makers. Okay, that's why at the end of Taddhita, I want to review. The word, these things. Okay, these things for you to remember, or to know clearly. Yes. So these things I want to discuss at the end of this Taddhita chapter. Okay. Now currently I have two things. They are very important to discuss. Is now Nasapis. Okay, the words with Nasapis, and the Taddhita also we already studied, Nasapis. Okay, so now also we are now studying Nasapis. In the other, Taddhita also we will see Nasapis. And then another important one is the words ending in ka. Okay, ka. Also, they are, problem makers. Okay, so now I have collected only two, Nasapis and ka. Okay, ka ending. They are problem makers. Okay. Okay, later at the end of this Taddhita chapter, I want to discuss these things analytically, critically. So no question. Way more. It should not be way more. It should be gain more. Gain more. Okay, gain more. If way more is a way ma, like way maya, like wonderful or amazed, it should be gain ma. You see, way ma, gain ma, these things like script, like similar script also sometimes we need to be careful in the study of, word formations, in the study of like word, Pāļi words. Because, Nimalata, Kange, you see Kange. So the opening is, the opening is enter. Okay, the opening is enter. So because of the thick ink, because of the thick ink, that Kange, can turn to, what? You see? Can turn to what? Like, closing, the opening of God. You see? And then again, what? A Pāḷi, Pāļi in Nima script, Pāļi. Because of thick ink, Pāļi can turn to what also. See? Like this. And then nga also, nga. And nga is the opening is, in the right side. is in the right side of nga. But because of the in, the nga also, can become wa also, wa. Like this. Basic Bhasa, wa, how to say, at the top, the link is very thin. How to say that the ink is very thin, or the ink maybe disappears. At the time, it becomes pa also, like this. Like this. So these things we need to be careful of. So Dr. the late Rata Sayadaw, Dr. Siladana also discussed these things in his book. That's why
Yes, Sarah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I read the Nisaya, so because the letter is not clear, sometimes like a data, it looks like the bar.
Yes. Yes. I think I already told you maybe the story of an old man, like so he's call him and investigate what's happening. So because his old man book, his old old man book, in the book of this old man, like the Chaunge, you see, the Chaunge of Kusalan has disappeared. That's why according to what he sees, that's the old man is reciting, chanting like Kusalan the number. Because an insert 8, the part of the word kusala. See, the Chaunge was eaten like this. That's why only he see is what he is a kusalan, not kusalan, like this. These things also possible if you read old books. Okay, so here that's why it should not be Weima, because the preceding words Sisira, Saradar, Himanda, Wasana, these are about seasons. You see, season. The Weima is different from that. And then after Geima, we have Maturaya, Jadama. This is about place. You see, place. So so this word should belong to the previous the preceding group, or the following group. Okay, this should not be different from those two groups before and after, like this. So if we read not only in this place, if you read commentary in Pāḷi text also, you might encounter such things. But then at the time, okay, depending on the situation, we have to decide. So such a question like determination of war appears in our Dhammacitta examinations. So maybe you might be given Geima, Weima, like this. So which is correct? Which word is correct? Given the reason, grammar reason, grammatical reason, like contextual reason, reason, etc. Okay. So yeah, Sarada, Sisira, Himanta, Vasanta, Geima should belong to seasons. Okay, that's what Maturayan, Jato, Maturo, Jano. Maturayan, Jato, Maturo, Jano. How to translate? Maturo. Chano. Sally, Bajanok, how do you want to translate? Hello? Hello? He's not here. She's not here. Okay. Hello? Maturo, Chano. The man.
That means the man who was born in the Mathura.
Yes, in Mathura. Mathura. Mathura is Mathura. Yes, Mathura.
But Sayadaw, that Mathura is a city or is a village or is something?
It's like state, not what I know
Like
is
Yangon, no?
like state
Okay.
or like division like this.
Oh.
Yes. City or state. Maybe in ancient different. For example, in our country, you see, in ancient time, for example, Hansawari is also in a country. The tone in Molymyang. It's also it's also a country, the tone country, like this. So separate countries, these were in ancient time. In India also in ancient time. You see, Ajatasadu country, Rajagaha, right? Ajatasadu, Rajagaha. And then Kosala, you see? Kosala. Kosala also country ruled by King Kosala. Rajagaha was ruled by Ajatasadu Bimbisara. Okay, so Ajatasadu fought, attacked and Kosala. So in ancient time, like this, I think so. Mathura also maybe maybe country in ancient time. So we say for example, because of this Indonesia, we say Mathura is like P, Mathura P. So we say in our country we say Myanmar P. Okay, Myanmar P. Myanmar P. It's like P. The word P for country is like ancient, I think so. But still we are using that word, but it look ancient. Look ancient. Like Myanmar P me like ancient form for Nine Myanmar word, Myanmar country. Maybe I think Nura country, maybe state. Okay. Duraya Jato Maturo. Rajato Maturo. So from masculine, Maturayan Jato Maturo, masculine. And the Matura, Ganika means prostitute. Ganika means prostitute. So how to make with her? Maturayan Jata
Mathura, Jada,
Matura.
Mathura.
Matura. That means the prostitute who was born in Mathura. Okay, Mathura. And then Vattan, Mathura, Mathurayan, Chatan, Vattan. The clothes that arises, that arises, that is
clothes
made.
that made, the made. Yeah.
Yeah, that is made in Mathura, Okay, so Mathuraya Agato up to there are 3 chatas Tarita. Okay, so Mathura, Chatarita. So here Mathuraya Agato Mathuro. It's the same. Chatarita and Agatarita, only they are different. Mathuro. Agato Mathuro. Who? The man. And so Mathuro. Agato Mathuro. Yes, it's Isaro. Mathuro. Raja. You see? So Mathuraya Agato Mathuro. Mathura Asani Vaso Mathuro. Say Mathuro. Mathuraya Isaro Mathuro Raja. Okay. So here you want to refer to the king Raja, Mathuro Raja. Mathuraya Agato Mathuro Raja. And Mathura Asani Vaso the Mathuro Raja. And Mathuraya Isaro Mathuro Raja. Okay. According to the definition, Mathuraya Agato Mathuro, the king who has come from Mathura. Okay. Same form, Mathuro, but different different Taddhita. Mathura Asani Vasadi Mathuro, the king whose place, Nivasa, whose residence is Mathura. This is we call Asani Vasadi here Agara Taddhita. Same form, Mathuro. And then Mathuraya is Mathuro Raja. How can we translate? The king who is the ruler, Isaro, who is the ruler of Mathura. Okay, the ruler of okay, let's translate. Mathuro, 3-way cards. This Mathuro is a Jada Taddhita. This Mathuro, first, the king who has come from Mathura. Who has come from Mathura. So another translation, the king whose residence resilience. No. Whose residence is whose residence is Mathura. And again, who is the ruler of Mathura. Okay. So in fact, the word Mathura is defined in 4 ways, you see. Mathurayan Chado Mathuro here, the man who was born in Mathura. Okay, like this.
So Sayadaw.
So we have Jada Taddhita, Jada Taddhita and Agata Taddhita and Asanivasadarita and Isaradarita. Okay, so Jadadarita, Jadadarita, Agadadarita. Agadadarita and Asanivasadarita. Asanivasadarita and Isaradarita. Okay, Sally, what is your question, please?
Agadadadida, there's a Maturaya, that is a ablative case or is a locative case?
Should be ablative.
Yeah. Okay, in the following, Matura Asa Nivaso, this Matura is also ablative case, right?
No, this Matura is nominative case. Because here Asa.
Oh, yeah,
Asa.
sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
This Nivaso, that's the done. This is
Nominated Matura.
Both Matura and Nivaso are, in nominative.
So
In nominative.
this Matura is
Feminine.
singular or plural? Feminine.
Feminine, singular. Of course, Matura is only one country. One country. It should be singular. Singular. Okay. Later we will see. We will see the word's meaning, country division in plural. Also, we will see. We will see. In this case here, singular. This case singular. This case singular. Matura is singular. And feminine gender. Okay. Any question after this? Maturo Raja. Now time's up. Today I need to go out.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Sayadaw.
thank you so much,
Let's stop
Satya.
for this week.
All right.
Yes,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
sadhu.
Sadhu.